Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I thought that I would do kind of like 8 ways that I changed my life. I don't really know what inspired this video, but over the last couple months I've just kind of been changing like little things in my everyday routines or just in my mental state to improve my life and make myself feel better, and I think make the people around me feel better. So let's get right to it. Okay, so the first thing that I started doing differently in the last couple months was waking up 2 hours before I had to leave the house. So for me, that means that I wake up at 5:40, I leave my house every morning at 7:40, and I go for a walk. I'm able to do the dishes that were left in the sink if there are any. If there's not, then I'm able to unload the dishwasher. I'm able to fold the laundry that's in the dryer. I'm able to make my bed and take a shower and walk Rosie, give her a good long walk, make sure she's fed, make sure the apartment's just the way that I want to come home to it in the afternoon. So waking up 2 hours earlier is really giving me a boost of confidence. It's giving me time for myself in the morning to where I can really focus on getting my day started. And sometimes I'll journal, sometimes I'll plan out my day, sometimes I will meal prep. It really depends on the day. Sometimes I lay on the couch and scroll through Instagram, and while I am still not doing something productive, I'm still giving myself that time in the morning to really like mellow out and get ready for my day mentally. Okay, and number 2 is I started listening to audiobooks. I was listening to podcasts for a while, and I don't know why, but something about listening to podcasts were really making me like not like what they were talking about. And it was probably just the one podcast that I was listening to, and if you have any good recommendations for podcasts, drop them down below because I'm always interested in new podcasts. But the one that I was listening to, I just couldn't get on board with the things that they were saying. And it was funny, so that's why I listened to it. Some people are probably like, well, if you didn't like it, why are you listening to it? Because it was funny. They were saying a lot of funny stuff. But at the end of the day, it was kind of negative. And you have to realize that even if something's funny, it could still be negative. And so you have to watch really closely or listen really closely to what you're hearing because it does impact your life. So I've been listening to audiobooks and I love it. I think I've gone through probably like 15 audiobooks in the last month, because between walking Rosie, between my drives in the car, and then when I'm getting ready for work in the morning, I go through probably a quarter of a book a day. And I do hop around. I listen to a bunch of different audiobooks every day, so I'm one of those people. You gotta love it or hate it. And number 3 is get off social media. Okay, let me repeat it. Get off social media. If you're addicted to it like I am, yes, I am, and I realize it, I suggest doing a couple things. Either watching how often you're actually on it and setting, I think you can set a timer. I don't do this obviously, but I think you can like set a timer to where like it will like tell you, hey, you've been on here for an hour, you've been on here for whatever, and it'll tell you like it's time to get off or whatever. But for me, what I do, and I'm one of those people that like, if I get bored, I'll scroll through Facebook and then it'll be, 30 minutes I've been on Facebook. I'm like, I didn't get anything out of that. So what I do is I deleted my whole Facebook app and I go on the browser and I look at Facebook that way, so it's not as easy for me to like just click on the app and just scroll through. I have to actually like Google Facebook, click on Facebook. I don't have to log in every time, so like that makes it a little bit easier, but I check it like maybe once a day, and that's how I use my Facebook now. It's just something that works for me, and maybe it doesn't work for you, but that's something that works for me. I won't do the same thing with Instagram because I just don't. I keep Instagram on my phone, but Instagram isn't something that I really feel the need to like scroll through all day long like I did Facebook. So that really has helped me a ton. Okay, number 4 I think is probably like my favorite one just because it deals with clothes and I love clothes, but it is really paying attention to what you're wearing when you're doing little things like walking your dog or going to the grocery store. Instead of wearing and I brought props, so instead of wearing green shorts with a red t-shirt, maybe try a little bit harder and wear green shorts with a pink shirt. And you know, the pink in the shorts matches the pink in the shirt. Just little things like that. I think it really helps make us feel better. For me, it helps me feel more feminine. And in case I were to run into somebody that I know at the grocery store, I don't feel like I, you know, look sloppy as much. And I do try and brush my hair and like brush my teeth and like look a little bit, you know, put together. Yesterday I was walking my dog and I ran into my neighbor and we were talking for a minute, and we actually let our dogs meet. That's another story. But I was not wearing a bra. I was wearing green shorts with a green t-shirt, and I usually follow my own rules. This was like the one time that I didn't, and of course I ran into my neighbor. But I like totally didn't look put together, which is fine. You don't have to look put together all the time. But when you're doing those little things, it really helps us feel better. I really believe that. And I believe that yesterday she asked me to go on a walk, and I was like, we just went because it's like I just didn't feel right. I would have had to run in, put on a bra, put on tennis shoes and whatever. But if I was already dressed and I already looked well and felt good about myself, I probably would have gone. So I think it's just those little things that really make us feel better about ourselves. This next one, everybody should be doing already, and most of us aren't. And it is drink more water and eat healthier. And I've been doing a lot of research about eating healthier. It's hard to eat healthy. Like, let me just put that out there for you. It's hard to eat healthy, and it's not really that fun, and it kind of sucks. But the healthier we eat, the healthier we are, and the better we feel. So that's important. And then kind of tying into this one is doing something to move your body every day, no matter what it is. No matter if it's a 10-minute walk outside, which I highly recommend because vitamin D and fresh air, and you're moving your body, and that's really great for you. And also on top of that, or I guess not on top of that, but just going back, is eating healthier. Make sure you're getting leafy, green leafy vegetables in your diet every single day. Every single day, okay? Okay. Number, I lost count. 6? Yeah, I think it's number 6. Number 6 is something that I am working on every day. I didn't say I had all these things down to a T, but it is stop judging people. Stop judging people. I do this, I am so guilty of this every day of my life. Every day of my life I do this to somebody, to the random girl walking her dog, or the random guy at the grocery store, or anybody. I judge everybody, and it is something that I've done my entire life, and I am really working hard on stopping it, because it's not nice. It doesn't make you look cool. It makes you look super insecure, which I am pretty insecure. I just hide it well, and I'm working on that too, if I'm being honest. But yeah, we have to stop judging each other. I've said it before and I'll say it again. What Susie says about Sally says more about Susie than it says about Sally. And I have to say that to myself every day. And if you can't keep it to or if you can't stop judging people, then stop saying it out loud. So what I've started doing is, if I think a thought, which I have obsessive compulsive disorder, so I do have a lot of intrusive thoughts that I don't necessarily want to have or even necessarily believe, but if I have that thought, I'll try and keep it to myself. I will try so hard to just keep it to myself and not say it out loud, because other people don't really want your negativity, and I can say that from my personal experience. If I'm on the phone with somebody, and this was going to be my bonus point, but if I'm on the phone with somebody and they start talking negatively about someone else, or if they start talking negatively about themselves or whatever, I will kindly get off of the phone, and I will say, you know, I have to go walk Rosie, or I have to go, and sometimes I don't think they ever know why I'm doing it, but they probably will after this video. But I just really want to stop judging people and talking about people, because it's something that I'm very guilty of, and I know that I do it, and it doesn't make me a better person. It makes me a worse person, and I don't want to be a worse person. I want to be a better person, and that is what you should want to. You should want to be better than the person that you were yesterday. Number 7. This is something that my husband and I disagree on, but that's okay, because we all disagree a little bit, and it is putting your all into one thing at a time. And what I mean by this is, if you are folding laundry, or that's a bad example, if you're unloading the dishwasher, don't try to be watching TV at the same time. Or if you are trying to bathe your dog, don't try to be watching a YouTube video while you're trying to bathe your dog. And it's just those little things, because at the end of the day, you're not putting all of your attention on that one thing that needs to be done, and you could be doing it way more efficiently. Like when I'm folding laundry, I will watch TV, but then if I have to go if I'm folding laundry in the living room, then I have to go put the laundry away. I have to pause the TV, and it's a big old deal. But if I just folded the laundry, put it away real quick, and then came back, I can sit down and enjoy watching TV. It's kind of a personal preference thing. You don't have to follow everything that I'm doing, but these are just the things that I've noticed that I've changed about myself, and I really enjoy those things. So my husband, he's probably going to continue to fold laundry while he watches TV, and then I'm going to have to watch him fold laundry really freaking slow, because that's what he does while he folds his laundry. He watches TV and he's really slow. Sorry, babe, you are. Okay, number 8, the last one on my list, and probably the most crucial one, so really pay attention, okay? Really pay attention. Everybody needs to do this. Everybody needs to change this about themselves, unless they already do it. Then keep it up, girlfriend. But number 8 is, don't be fake, say what you mean. Don't be a jerk, but say what you mean. Nobody likes a fake person. I hate to say it. I'm like the realest of real that you'll find. If I don't like you, I'm not gonna talk to you. And I think like all of my friends can agree to that, because if I don't like you, like, I'll be nice to you. Don't get me wrong, like, I'm gonna be nice to you. I'm not gonna be rude to you. I'm not really a rude person. I'm not really rude to anybody. And if you talk to me, like, I'll make conversation with you, but I'm not going to put in that effort and try to be fake with you. There's no point in that. You don't want me to be fake to you, and I don't want you to be fake to me. If you don't like me, that's fine. Let's not talk. I don't understand, like, I don't understand the whole, like, I feel like I have to be friends with you. I feel like I have to, you know, be fake to you. I don't want you to be fake to me. You don't want me to be fake to you. Let's just call it what it is and be cordial. Everybody can be cordial, I believe. So, those are my 8 topics. I hope that they made sense for one, because I know a lot of the time when I'm talking, I think I'm being very clear, and like I really have like the bottom line, but I have noticed something about myself is that I don't necessarily mean what I say, but I don't say it in like the right order or like the right way. I don't know. Sometimes I just don't make any sense, I guess is what I'm trying to say. But I really hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that it has helped you. I hope that it will help you in the future, and that you can apply some of these things in your everyday life. I finally got some pictures up in my frames. Do you guys like them? My wonderful husband on our wedding day. Beautiful photos. I loved our photographer. She was awesome. She was great. But that was totally random, and I really hope that you guys enjoy this video. Please make sure that you comment, like, and subscribe, and maybe send this video to a friend, send this video to your mom, send this video to anybody that you think might like this video, and let's be social media friends. Thanks for watching. Bye.